Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. This is Dipen from Pune. Today we are again going to be working on the Mojo, where I'll be removing this headlamp and I'll be installing the complete Himalayan setup. Now if you have a Mojo which has got this telescopic suspension, this mod is going to be very straight and easy for you. Okay, so to remove the headlamp for Mojo, you just have to remove the two bolts from top and the headlight can be popped up. Disconnect all the wires, remove all the cables from behind and separate it out. So this will be your first step. Headlamp is completely out now. All the indicator wires and all have separated. Headlight main socket wires have been these sockets have been removed and everything is removed. Now I'll dismantle the indicators so that I can use it on the new setup. Now here you got a lot of stuff to hide, and not everything will go inside the new cowl, so some things will keep dangling around, but that is all right. I've used the bike like that for 6 months earlier also. I had put back the headlamp so that I had to work on the missing issue. If you can check out all my previous vlogs on the Mojo, there are 14-15 videos on various issues of the Mojo. So I was working on that, and that time I made the bike stock again. So now today next step would be lower these 6 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, and push the suspension down and install the headlight holders which are from the Continental GT. And to do that we'll have to lift the bike up. That is why I've come here to SK today, because I don't have a proper jack. At SK here they have a proper jack with which I can take the help and lift the bike, push the suspension down, install the headlight holders and then start working on the bike. So we put the bike on paddock at the rear, a jack at the bottom, very risky. The stand that he has doesn't fit on this crash guard. Then loosened all the 6 bolts before putting the jack so that the front shocker, the tubes fall down, and then I inserted this Arika mounts which I used for mounting the Continental GT and Interceptor and all headlamps on the front. So now we'll again lower the jack so that the bike lowers down, and once it goes up we'll match the holes over here, both the shockers height over here, and then tighten the bolts. Bike has been lowered, jack has been removed, shockers has been lifted up, and all 6 bolts have been tightened. Don't try this at home if you're alone and if you're not experienced. Okay, you will need support. I needed help with my son, and Asif over here, he helped me out with overall thing. Now we have to partially hide the wires over here, and before that we'll install the dome. I've made a cutout in this Himalayan dome so that some of the wires can at least go inside. And we would need multiple washers over here, because this length, I remember last time I was fitting, it doesn't match or something like that. Next I've dismantled the dome because I need to change the bulb. The bulb right now is 5560 inside. I'm replacing this halogen bulb with a LED bulb that I've received from my friend for testing. If these work out good, he's going to plan and import them and sell them in the market. So now first we have to remove this whole bulb. Be careful with this. I'll dismantle this bulb also and then install. Now to install this LED bulb, it is not going to fit directly because all this is going to come in between. So you remove this lock, the holder, you fit this inside over here, lock this pins over here, then put the bulb inside and lock it. That's it. Now since my Mojo has charging issues and battery drainage issues and all, I've got the regulator also. I'm going to replace that soon, but to replace that you have to open up a lot of things, and I'll cover that in a separate vlog where I install a new battery and we check the voltage and supply and everything. But till then, if I ride the bike during the day, I had picked up this Kroozer AHO Controller. So we will install this right now in the bike. I'll show you how it functions also. I've already made a detailed video on it, so you can have a look at that also. But right now we will install this inside the headlight, inside the dome. So this AHO controller is very easy to install. You just plug in your bulb socket over here, goes here. If you had the stock bulb, it goes in directly. This particular works only on H4. Okay, so now we will hide everything, all this inside over here, and I'll pass one of the headlight holders. Now Mojo has two headlight holders, so I'll pass one of the headlight holders to this one and then close the dome, and this part is done. I covered both the unit which is for the controller, which is for the headlight bulb, the LED bulb. I covered it in plastic, and the Kroozer AHO, because I don't want these plastics banging inside and spoiling the color of this particular seal beam. So this is kind of cushion inside. I'm sure it is not going to heat up that much because I have made a hole over here. I hope that helps. I'll put the rubber back, and I don't have a bubble wrap right now, but usually otherwise I would put a bubble wrap over here, which will help reduce the vibrations or the banging that will happen inside, the rattling that will happen inside. Bhai saab, light throw in the day is crazy. Raat ko to I don't know what bawal it is going to do. Look at me flashing the light. You can see the spot during the day. I'll again record while coming back. I'm going for Ganpati Darshan at my friend's place. तो आते समय रात जब शाम हो जाएगी, अंधेरा हो जाएगा, I'll again take some shots. So the street lights are working, and this is the light right now. My headlight is off. Let me turn on. Let me just give you a glimpse first. Look at this. This is the power of. I think these are 160 watt bulbs. So let me now turn on the light. To turn on the light, you just have to give the high beam for 5 seconds or press the flash button for high beam, the pass button for 5 seconds, and then turn it off and the headlight starts. So this is now the low beam. If you can see, it is not going on the bike ahead, on the that lady is sitting. It is not. So I've positioned the headlight throw in such a way that the light goes down and doesn't affect the oncoming traffic. And even if I give high beam or pass, it doesn't go that up. It is just a little ahead. So this is how I've installed the light, so that it doesn't affect the oncoming traffic. But again, this is the throw. You can take it a little higher if you want, if you're doing high speeds and if you're doing rides on the highways and all. So that will be useful for you that time. I'll try to take a shot again once there is a complete dark area, and then show it to you. Now headlight throw once more in my parking. So this is where the low beam is, and this is where the high beam is going. If you see that wall, it is still not getting lit because I've not positioned the headlight that way. Of course you can move around the headlight. This has just got 2 bolts, so I can move around if I want. Otherwise this is it. Let me show it to you from the front also. At night I have not seen how it isn't that bad, to the eyes at least. I'm not sure how the camera is going to come out, how much the camera view is going to come out, but to the headlight it is not it is not that harmful. So that's how Mojo, that's how it looks right now, incomplete, without the indicators, without fairing. That is the next mod that I'm going to do on this one. Install indicators at the front and rear, same ones, and a fairing. But apart from that, if you have any questions for this mod, do let me know. Whatever links I can leave, I'll leave in the video description. Contact number for this bulb purchase if you want. It's an expensive one, but if you want to purchase that, I'll leave that contact also in the video description. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and see you in a new one very soon.
How can we work on ourselves when you say no? I'll never go on like this, so don't you think you got me